Hello, everyone. It's Live with Lynn. I'm social distancing, so I'm wearing my mask today. I am making this video because I have a very special guest visiting me, and her name is Peggy. I'm going to show you quickly. Say hi, Peggy.
Hi there.
We're social. It's COVID if you're watching this at another time. So I'm sure this video is going to go viral. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So today my cousins from Brooklyn came out to visit me to swim. We're all social distancing. And so when I started my Lynn Maley business and personal shopping and styling for the last 30 plus years, I write in my about section that I had a cousin who inspired me to do this. And then today she's here. And I was like, oh my gosh, we have to video Peggy because this is the whole reason. And she says, don't look at her outfit because then I'm a failure. That's her bathing suit, though.
Yeah.
She's covered up in her bathing suit, which is like a full body bathing suit. Because, your skin's really important and you have to be careful.
Yeah.
So her daughter is here who's in her late 20s. And so I was like, I'm going to read my about section from my website. You can go on my website, lynnmaley.com. And as I'm reading it, they're cracking up because it's so obvious I'm talking about my cousin Peggy, but she had never read this before, even though I sent it to her in an email, like you made it to my website. So I'm going to read it, and she might chime in as she was chiming in earlier today on this section that's about her. So my website says, hello and welcome to Lynn Maley. I'm Lynn, your personal shopper extraordinaire. This little blog of mine shares all my faves, organizational tips, books, clothing, accessories, and outfit inspirations. My story. This is where you come in, Peggy.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, say more.
Okay. So, and I'm gonna actually angle it in case she has something funny to say, and then. Okay. My love of dressing women started in high school. I have a cousin who used to think shopping at thrift stores was totally a legit thing to do.
I still kind of do, but now I do it for my grandchildren.
I'm all for a deal, but she only shopped there, and the only color she wore was black.
This was true.
That's all she wore. She didn't even know. She thought black was all the colors.
Well, I'm from New York, so.
She's like a true New Yorker.
Yeah.
So I convinced her to meet me at the mall one day so I could take her shopping. I basically put her in a fitting room and ran around the store pulling pieces for her to try on. I can still remember her face when I suggested she try something on that was a bright color.
The thing is, though, I really needed clothes for work, and I really hated shopping, and I never liked how anything looked. It's true.
And some people just shut down, they can't do it.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't, and I thought it was impossible. And basically, I spent the day in the dressing room, and Lynn kept coming in with things. And she was fine when I'd say, no, that doesn't work for me. She'd be like, okay. There was no pressure. Other people would say, no, it really looks good. You should get it.
I think the only thing I did is I made you try on a shirt that was a color.
Yes.
Do you kind of remember that?
Yes, I do.
And this was only a couple years ago, 30 plus years.
Exactly. Right. And
I did make her try on a color.
I was really amazed. It wasn't everything, but there were a lot of things that I actually liked the way they looked. And they were me. They didn't feel because I would go shopping sometimes with your aunt, and she convinced me to buy stuff. I'd
never
be like, okay, and I'd never wear it because it wasn't me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was amazed at what you would pick out, be like, oh yeah, that looks like me, and it wasn't black or from Salvation.
Because I love it so much. It's so fun for me. I didn't pay her to say that, by the way.
No, absolutely.
But some of you I've helped shopping could probably chime in and say that's true. Okay. So from that experience, I realized that this was something I really loved doing, and I haven't stopped since. And that's from when I was 16 or 17. I think I might have been 17 because I might have driven myself there to meet you.
I don't remember.
Or maybe my cousin, who was a little older, might have driven me.
Yeah.
So, and it was funny because as I'm reading this, her daughter Kyla is just cracking up. And then she says, you can't interview me today because I will look like I didn't any of the things you suggested. I'm like, you're in your bathing suit. Who cares? It's the pool. It's the summer. And so then, and then she said, let's do it when I go home. And then her daughter says, and what will you wear that's any different from right now? Because she was funny. And I was like, good point. So I just said, I'm going to let you eat your lunch and then we're videoing.
Yeah. And here I am.
So you're meeting her in the flesh. And then I just wrote a little bit. I'll read. My passion grew exponentially since those early days in high school. I've been personal shopping for years and I've worked retail on and off since then. I've always been good at dressing women and teaching them how to dress for their body type, on a budget or not, and great at cleaning out a closet and filling in the gaps of what someone needs. I originally started my business to get the word out there about my services, but quickly realized I can reach more through social media. It also gives me an excuse to shop online, because I'm doing it for work. And then I write more. But you could check out my bio in Lynn Mailey, MAILEY.com on my site, and my services and my outfits and all that, and my blog posts. And I just couldn't let her go home back to the city without interviewing her in the flesh, people. Do you have any idea?
30 years later.
That this is the reason that I realized how much I love, love, love shopping.
And I got inspired, but I don't want to buy clothes during COVID. But when COVID's over, I'm going to go on a shopping spree with Lynn, so she can pick out stuff that I love, because I still can't.
Do you really mean it?
Yes, I really do.
She says it here, people. She was going to buy some stuff that I was posting in my Facebook group, but then she's like, where am I going? I sit home in my apartment all day.
Yeah. No, after COVID, I really do mean it.
So in a year?
I hope no more than that, I hope. Yep.
Hey, if anybody has any questions for Peggy, put them in the comment section, or for me about my services. But I just needed you to meet her in the flesh, because this is the inspiration for my life, so for my hobby. I love it so much. Do you have any parting words for the people, Peggy?
I've never known anyone who could do what you do.
Really?
Yeah, who could just even if it's not what you would like that you just have a sense of what somebody would like and feel.
I try.
And it works.
Yeah, I like dressing like the everyday woman. I don't want to dress like someone going to an award show. I like dressing the everyday woman. Yeah. Either casual, for work, for vacation.
But you have a sense of what they would like. I don't know why
I try.
You do. But you
try.
Do. Yes.
So, funny story, and then we'll hang out. We'll come off. Years and years ago, 20 plus years ago, I took a friend of mine from school shopping, and I'm very fair. She said, my friend liked a sweater and a pant or something, and I was like, I didn't really love it. She liked it. It fit. I'm all about fit, and she loved it. And then when she got home, she laid everything out on the bed. And her husband's like, I like it. And there's one thing. And he's like, I just don't really like that. And she starts cracking up. The one thing he didn't like was the one thing I let her buy that I didn't really like either. But I'm not going to push something on someone that, I let people be themselves. And it was so funny. She called me and she's like, you're going to crack up. And I was like,
I'm not surprised.
I was like, I didn't really like it either, but I have to let you be yourself too.
I'm not surprised.
So that's a good story. And then remind me to tell you the black pants story. That's another good story. But all right, thank you so much for tuning in. We don't want to go on too long, but I needed to get this on camera.
Yes.
Signing off. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.